Hey guys, how you doing? This is Mango etc. and I'm here today to bring the review for One Piece Manga chapter 917. I don't know why it's come out early, but am I complaining? No. But anyway, there's only a few things I really want to talk about within this chapter, so I'm just going to go through them. Don't really know how long this is going to take me. It shouldn't take me too long. The first thing I want to talk about is Shuten Maru. Now, we find out throughout chapter 1, we finally get back to Luffy and company. Hold'em is talking about he's basically saying that Luffy and company are the subordinates of these other thieves that will be going around, and the leader of this gang is called Shuten. So it leaves the question of who's Shuten. So I had a little think to myself, and the only explanation I could think of is that if Shuten is law, we know that everyone presently is on this samurai ninja up in Wano up in their names. We got Zorodoro, we got I think Luffy one's Luffy Taro, I think, but everyone's basically on this vibe of jazzing up their names for this arc, and I think Law would be on board with that. When we was in Zao, we found out that Law likes ninjas, but I think Law is smart enough to change his name completely. The Shuten will be like his name, and the Maru will be like the whole Wanorin up, or the Samurai up, whatever you call it. I could possibly be wrong though, and Law has nothing to do with Shuten Maru at all, and this could just be a complete big coincidence, because we know Luffy is not working with anybody that we haven't met. But this could be the leading up to us having another group of people. I was going to say secondary group, but technically the mix are the secondary group, or you can see the samurai had the secondary group. But yeah, another group of people who will be working, I was going to say working with, but definitely working towards the same goal. Because if they're causing trouble, they've been accused of stealing stuff. So they are going against Kaido. It doesn't necessarily mean that they would team up with the Straw Hat Alliance, but they're working towards the same goal. Kind of similar to how, like, in NN's lobby, we had the Frankie family, and we had Galleria, like the shipwrights, Paulie and them participate in that arc as well. We could have another group of people working on the Shuten Maru that will join the fights when things pop off. So another thing, the next thing I want to talk about is Jack. Now, this chapter confirms that after what happened to him in Zao, when he's at the bottom of the Deep Blue CCC, he was saved some shape or form, and he's now back on Wano. It's not confirmed yet that he's a fisherman, but most likely that he is a fisherman. We can be adventurous and think of other things, guys. Like, let's not always go for the most expected. But yeah, anyway, he's back, he's safe, he's good. Basically, we are told, piss off Hold'em, you get Jack on the scene. So a lot of people, me not included, will be happy that Jack is back. Unintentional rhyming. Anyway, people will be happy that Jack is back, because when it came to Zao, people wanted to see him fight Zoro. Other people wanted to see him fight Sanji, but basically everybody wanted to see a Straw Hat member go up against Jack and obviously win. I found it very hilarious back in Zao, manga chapter 821, because I had to go back to it just to check something out, when Jack was one-shotted by Zunisha. And now it's because he's back now, I wish that this wasn't the case. Still slightly, but I wish it wasn't the case. Simply because it makes Jack seem weak. Or it could just be that my boy Zunisha is strong. Don't mess with the 1,000-year-old elephant. You'll get stumped. But yeah, it just makes Jack seem weaker than he probably is. Because if you go back to the chapter, it's definitely, okay, maybe not a one shot, but the shot was hard enough to send Jack flying. That is definitely. it was hard enough to make Jack bleed because there was blood, and it was hard enough to crack his mask. So just seeing that in the form of a one shot, because I know he got knocked into the sea and he couldn't get back up because of his devil fruit ability being weakened. I don't care. So like, you know, if maybe if it was on land, he would have been able to get back up and then continue the fight, whatever. Okay, I get your point. But just to see how it was, what was given, what was delivered, a one shot, it doesn't make me want to see Jack appear again. Partly, I'm gonna say partly, but because you know he's said to be Kylie's right hand man, his bounty is 1 billion, even though bounties don't equivalent power level, we could still see a very nice fight down the line. Most likely Zoro because Jack uses swords as well, but it doesn't have to always be swordsman versus swordsman. Let's get Sanji thrown in there. Let Sanji shine, please, because yeah, I don't think he shines brightly. He doesn't shine brightly enough. He doesn't shine as bright as he should do. They don't give him enough love. So let's give Sanji some love. But yeah, so Jack is back. Based on the end of the chapter, he's probably coming. Or you'll be coming soon. But the next thing I want to talk about is the possible Hawkins versus Law. Now, Law in this chapter, we find that he's not gone to Luffy and company. He's gone to Hawkins to stop him because out of everybody present on Wano, he knows too much about them. So Law's like, I need to finish this guy ASAP. And now that got me thinking: is he going to try? He's hiding his identity, obviously. Does that mean he's gonna try fight him about his devil fruit ability? I don't know. It's really a matter of how much does Hawkins already know about Law, because both first generation, Hawkins seems like a guy to read the newspaper. Is Law's devil fruit ability worldwide knowledge? And if it is, him Law hiding his identity right now doesn't really make sense. It seems like it'd be a thing where Law's gonna quickly go in for the kill, like catch him slipping and then kill him. But that's something against Hawkins. That's really hard to do, especially when Hawkins is messing about with multiple lives and we don't know if he's had time to refresh and all that. But with Law's devil fruit ability, that could be quite interesting to see if go against Hawkins, because what I'm thinking is that with one room, one shambles, Law could get rid of all of Hawkins' remaining dolls. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So I'm really interested to see where this fight is going to go in, hopefully next chapter. So I think that's everything I marked down. And I'm just going to talk about the end of the chapter where we have Zoro still the food truck. We were introduced to a new character within this chapter, Speed, Horse Lady, another Speed related character. What was the other one? The one that stole Otama. What was his name? And he had stamina problems. But anyway, yeah, we get introduced to a new character within this chapter. She brings in the food car that Zoro manages to steal. And we have Luffy jet over to hold him and save Tama. See damage that Hold'em has done to Tama. Luffy got vexed, so he decides he wants to attack. Red Hawk, boom. Now I can't say for sure. I'll have to wait until the next chapter to see if Hold'em has been one-shotted, because he might get up after that. But regardless of that, he ate the attack. He seems severely damaged by it. So Hold'em ain't that strong. Where these headliners, is it the headliners? Gifters, sorry, are not doing too well right now. They're not looking too impressive. But because, like I said previously, because Hold'em has been heavily attacked, they might be just ringing the bell for my boy. Actually, he's not my boy because he got one sorted by Zunisha. My boy, Jack, to come in there and then But it's too early for Zoro versus. It's too early for that. It's too early. But yeah, that's everything I got to say about this chapter. I'm going to give it a 3-star rating, call it a review like always, guys. I'm always for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.